Hey guys, what's up? It is Preach as always. So today's video, as you already seen in the thumbnail and the title, is going to be playing on the new map Casa in Modern Warfare 2. This map was added for Season 6, along with another map that we are going to go over in another video tomorrow. So I only spent a little bit of time playing this map. You're seeing literally my very first moments on it right now on screen, and then we're going to go into the rest of the gameplay. But I played as you probably already saw in yesterday's video, the play test for X-Defiant, and so that took some of my time away from playing Call of Duty. And Ark Survival Ascended is coming out soon, and so I've been getting back into playing a little bit of Ark, and that has had me off of Call of Duty a little bit too. So I only had very little time on this map before bringing you this video. So I haven't experienced it for hours and hours like some people have on the 24/7 playlist and stuff, but I have played it enough that I think I can give you a fair assessment of it. But before we jump into my thoughts on this map, you guys know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn those bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video. Now let's go ahead and jump right into the meat and potatoes here, what you guys actually came to this video for, and that is, what do I think about this map? How does it play? All of that. So first things first, it's beautiful. This is a gorgeous map. Reminds me, of Villa in some ways from BO1, Raid from BO2 a little bit. I forget the name of the map, but there was a map that was kind of a Villa Mansion type place on BO4. So this has much more Treyarch type reminders for me than it does a game from Infinity Ward, But it is Infinity Ward. I think they've done a pretty good job on this map. And something that I want to point out to you, when you guys play a 24/7 playlist on a brand new map, that is usually about as sweaty as that map is ever going to play. Everybody on there is people who usually grind the game a lot, who are super sweats and super tryhards. I've never seen as many level 1000s in my matches as I have playing on La Casa and Cora, the other new map that we'll go over tomorrow. It has been a ridiculous amount of level 1000s. And meanwhile, I'm sitting down here at level 300 something. Also, yes, I did just throw that throwing knife between that dude's legs and absolutely whiff. But it's okay. Still got the no scope on the riot shield guy. All is well that ends well, as they say. But I really have enjoyed this map for the most part, outside of the crazy try-hardness that has been going on. But that's not something that is the map's fault or the game's fault. That is just, I happen to be playing a playlist that's going to be with the sweatiest players at the moment, and that's kind of my own fault for playing that playlist, but I wanted to be able to get enough content on this map to be able to get that out to you. So let's talk about things that I think go well on this map. So it is divided up into lanes, although it's kind of only 2 lanes. There's the side I'm on now out here where like the truck is and stuff like that. And then there is the side over here with the swimming pool and all the rocks and stuff like that. So that's your 2 main lanes and lines down the side. I guess you could say it splits a little bit more if you use like the hallway area and consider that a lane, or outside the pool area or pond or whatever that is, where you go like underneath the rock and go around the path. I guess that could be a separate lane if you wanted to call it that. But, it is divided into lanes, and so you can kind of keep yourself in an area of the map where if you keep a shoulder against the wall, you kind of know everybody's going to be on, one side of you. So that's generally how I would play a Treyarch map, and you can do that on this map as well. So that's something I find to be a good trait in maps, so I'm happy with the design of the map in that aspect. Something I don't love is the upstairs balcony so much, but they're not too awful bad. They haven't been horribly campy in what I've played so far. But also something to point out that maybe helps you avoid some of the camping a little bit is when you have these 24/7 playlists, generally they are objective based modes. So like I was getting drop zone, it seemed like almost every match playing La Casa, and it gives people something to push for, an objective to actually go to, and you get a little bit less camping because of that. And that's one of the things I love about playing objective based game modes on any map. And something that it does, in my opinion, is when you're trying to learn a new map and there's an objective to go to, it forces you out and forces you to go to that objective, and you get to see more of the map and get to learn more of the map doing that. To where some people, if this was just team deathmatch, would just sit in their own spawn, never move, never learn the map. You would never get to do anything other than just run into their spawn and hope that they don't get you on a pregame. It wouldn't be very fun, in my opinion. That's why team deathmatch is kind of hurting in this game, because people just want to camp and not move. You avoid that in these 24/7 playlists pretty well, as I said, because they have objective-based game modes that are really helpful. Something, just a quick tip, Call of Duty related as a whole, if you want to be able to push the action more, get more interactions per game, I highly suggest playing things like Hardpoint and Domination. If you play Dom, push that B flag, you're going to have a lot of interactions that way. If you're holding the B flag as a team, try to stay between that and whichever flag the enemies have. That way you're catching them coming out to you all the time. And Hardpoint, obviously, there's a point on the map that everybody's trying to go to. So that's going to increase your interactions if you want a more interactive, fast-paced gameplay on a map that's maybe not small like Shipment and Shoot House. If you want to be able to speed up your gameplay on these larger maps, the way to do it is by playing those objective-based modes, specifically Domination and Hardpoint. Those are the best two for it, in my opinion. So something that I noticed while I was playing this game is I used the FJX and the MCPR a lot during this, and I felt like my hit registration with the MCPR was a little off, and maybe it's just me. I'm using the MCPR scope on both guns, but the actual MCPR gun, the hit reg just felt weird to me the whole time, whereas the FJX felt really good. So that could just be me, but it was a weird feeling I had while playing this map, and I don't think it's map related at all, but it's just happened to be this is where I was at when I noticed it being a thing, was on this map and the Cora map. But overall, my thoughts on this is it is a good map, but I'm excited to see how it plays when it just comes up in regular rotation and you're not trying to play a 24/7 playlist. I think it'll play even better because you're not going to have just nothing but consistent, constant, sweaty players. When you're playing it in the regular playlist, it's going to play a little bit more normal and maybe a little bit more chill than how you have to play it right now. Because I felt like I really had to make sure I was on my A game to even get kills at all while playing on this map. And I had some nice plays, some nice kills and stuff. And the positive thing is when you have to play that way to get kills, usually you end up making some plays that you wouldn't be able to do even against worse competition, because you generally will step up your game to try to match the competition you're playing with. So that is a positive to playing the Ultra Sweats, but it does become tiresome over time. And I really would like to see what this game and this map is like when you're in regular game modes instead of a 24/7 sweat fest. So, beautiful map, looks good. The aesthetic is really nice. I absolutely love what this map looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. As I said earlier, and I'll reiterate as we close here, I like that it is divided into lanes. It seems like more of a traditional style map, especially it feels a little bit like a Treyarch map in my opinion, which for me is a good thing. Treyarch makes my favorite maps. Usually I can't stand Infinity Ward maps. So I think they did a good job with this one. Overall, I'm happy with the appearance, happy with the way it flows, the way it plays. But I'm very curious to play some normal game modes on this thing. I am really tired of playing Drop Zone. It's really kind of a silly game mode. I'm not huge on it. I think it's dumb that you just get streaks. Anyway, this video is not about the game mode. It is about the map. but I'm excited to play normal game modes on this map. It's been a lot of fun. If you guys have played it, let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Preach out.